Welcome back to Good Morning Colorado. We are battling the cold this morning. Those frigid temps might continue and might get worse actually as we go on and into tomorrow. Right now, taking a live look from Denver Civic Center Park. Beautiful shot there. It is 6:40. Let's get straight to your forecast. Here's Marty V with the latest. Good morning, Marty. Yeah, isn't tomorrow even going to be colder than today?
Yeah, it will, and for more areas that haven't been cold yet, you'll get in on the action as well. So it's obviously just really cold and is going to remain that way for a while, so just be prepared for it. We've had a few flurries through the night around Colorado Springs, but more than anything, it's just been cloudy. We've had a little bit of freezing fog, and there's the lack of view from overhead door near Powers and GALLEY, where we can usually see Pikes Peak off in the distance, but that's not likely to happen during the day today. It's a little bit better up around Teller County. You can kind of see the clouds associated with the shallow layer of colder air in the valley off to the north. You get high enough, obviously, into Teller County, as has been the case for much of the week, and you're kind of above this shallow layer of colder air. But we do have some clouds overhead, too, which will eventually probably produce some snow showers a little later on this afternoon. The coldest air, though, is still trapped here over low-lying areas in eastern Colorado, where we have single-digit temperatures both above and below zero, including one below right now at the Colorado Springs Airport. The contrast is pretty stark here up over the mountains and mountain valleys. Not that anybody's out here expecting to do some sunning today, but we're in the teens and 20s, so it's a lot warmer than it is across the plains this morning. FUTURECAST shows snow coming into the mountains probably by mid to late morning, and this will probably get pretty heavy as we move into the afternoon, so winter driving conditions should be expected over the big passes during the afternoon hours. As we move through about 3 or 4 o'clock, FUTURECAST wants to start to bring some snow showers out across the Front Range as well. I think we'll get through most of the day without any significant snow, but by later on this afternoon, at least some snow showers should be expected. And many of the rest of you will just be stuck in the low clouds, and even if you do see a little sun, as was the case for some folks yesterday, it won't get very warm. So low-lying areas in eastern Colorado, single digits to teens, probably as much as we should expect for high temperatures today. We'll have some teens nestled up on the mountains to the south and west of Pueblo. Still looking for 30s to lower 40s, though, up across the mountains and mountain valleys during the day today, and that could include Teller County, where I think Divide and Woodland Park will probably be around the freezing mark. But as soon as you start heading down the pass towards Colorado Springs along Highway 24, you'll just drive right into the shallow layer of colder air, and then we'll be stuck in the single digits to around 10 for much of the day in Colorado Springs. Should be in the teens, I think, at best, and probably not until later on this afternoon, briefly before the snow comes in from Canyon City through Pueblo into Boone, probably south through Colorado City as well. Again, you get far enough west to start getting up here into the mountains a little higher. Texas Creek, Westcliff, for example, will likely have mid-30s, so it will be a good bit warmer. And in those warmer areas, it's also likely to be pretty gusty at times during the day today as far as the wind is concerned. During the night tonight, the snow in waves becomes more widespread over eastern Colorado. That's part of that upper level system. The deeper cold air will come in, so in places like Woodland Park, where you'll be in the 30s today, you'll get real cold during the night tonight, no doubt. And as you wake up for Valentine's morning, we'll have some scattered areas of generally light snow to contend with across eastern Colorado. Most areas will be below zero, well below zero when you wake up tomorrow morning, and even in the warmer areas that we've had recently, we're going to be in the single digits, so it'll be real cold everywhere. And FUTURECAST is suggesting something like 1 to 4 inches of snow. A few pockets could get a little bit more than that. This is going to be that light, airy snow, pretty easy to move, but we won't have a ton of wind to blow it around, so not too worried about blowing and drifting. But it will be cold, so anything that falls will stick and make for some white and generally slick roads. Pretty shot from up on top of Cheyenne Mountain this morning, looking out across that low layer of cold air and the clouds associated with it. Again, you get up higher, it's quite nice this morning. So we'll track even colder air into the area for the next couple of days. Periods of snow as mentioned. Late in the week, though, looks like things will start to turn around for us. We'll talk about that in our extended forecast coming up soon. Kershaw, back to you.
Alrighty, thanks.